Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 4 of History 274. Hope everyone's doing really well and having a good time in the class and enjoying some of the aspects that we're trying to cover and deal with and understand in military history. So this week, we're going to focus solely on a concept of leadership, and we're almost to the point where we have all of the tools ready to analyze our examples going forward in many multiple ways. So you know about the new military history. We know about the American way of war with Weegley and Lynn's analysis of those ideas. We learned about the worm's eye view and the bird's eye view. We're learning about all these different aspects. And now we're going to kind of add leadership into the mix here, okay? So what we're going to do this week is we're going to break up into a little bit small teams. So I want you to open up this leadership presentation roster. It looks like this. And I would like you to basically make yourself part of a team. So there's 5 different teams basically that will be reading 5 different things. A team on Army leadership, leadership intelligence, core Army leadership competencies, transformational leadership, situational leadership, and adaptive leadership. We're going to actually use some Army manuals and Army guides on leadership as a model to study leadership. So I know we have a few folks from the ROTC program. They have a little bit of a leg up on us on this, but it's okay. So here's what I want you to do. Include your name, first and last name, and an NU email address in one of these boxes. So there's basically 3 spots for each reading. So I want about 2 to 3 members per group. So in the one spot, write your name and your email and move on. And that's it. So once we have this all filled up, this will be the additional article that you're responsible for the week. Okay, so that's kind of how we're having this set up. All right. Now, everyone must read Introduction to Army Leadership, posted on Canvas. So if you go to Canvas, there's the action sheet, there's the roster. I have this article, which everybody is reading, Introduction to Army Leadership. And then these are the 5 that we're breaking down. So only 2 to 3 members will read each of these articles that you sign up for on the roster. Okay. So read that, and then you're going to take notes on this note sheet for all the article on the article. So if you click on this, it's going to put a copy of this into your drive. So definitely, whoops, this isn't. It's okay. It's going to put a copy of this into your drive. So everybody puts their ideas down here. I'll just show this to you so you understand how this actually works. Hit the note sheet right here. It puts a copy in your drive. It's going to do that for you. You can rename it, your name or something, whatever you want. Here, take notes on that first article that everybody's reading. And then after that, I want you to take notes only on the article initially that you were assigned. Okay, only on the article initially that you were assigned. And you're going to use that as notes to create a presentation together with your team members. Okay, so use this sheet to take notes. Now, I want you to collaborate with your team members, whatever how many you have in your group. And I want you to basically take notes in additional article. Each person should do that. But then I want you to create a Google slide presentation together where you present the article in step 4, meaning that additional article. Okay, so we're going to basically have one presentation on each of the additional articles. We're going to have one presentation on leadership intelligence, one presentation on competencies, one presentation on transformational, one on situational, and one on adaptive. Okay, so collaborate with your team member. Okay, make a slide presentation where you explain the main ideas of the article, include great quote evidence from the article. I also want you to take some screenshots. These are colored articles. They have great images, great pictures and diagrams. Take some screenshots of those important diagrams and images and bring them to your presentation. And if you don't know how to make a screenshot, I have some tips for how to do screenshots. Okay. And I also then want you to analyze how the article connects to that introduction that everybody read. So everybody read that first article. How does what you read connect with what everybody read in the Army Leadership Introduction? There are some great templates out there to make Google Slides. I have a link here to one called Slide Carnival if you want to use some additional ones. This isn't optional. This is also a video that I made on how to use Slide Carnival. Now, after you made your presentation slides, you are going to make a screencast. This can be done by one member of the group or by multiple members of the group. But we're going to use Flipgrid as a place to post the screencast. Okay, so you could actually make a screencast, what I'm doing right now, right within Flipgrid. Okay, so the key is to have brief bullets. Don't just read the slides to us word for word. Please watch this video that I made on how to use a screencast in Flipgrid. So if you're in our Flipgrid discussion, right, here it is. leadership presentations, you record your response. I'm going to show you more details about this in the video. Hello. You can go to options and make a screen recording. And that's how you're going to actually make a recording of your presentation of your slides. But this video here goes into much more detail on how to do that. So again, this can be completed by one or all members of the group. And there's the discussion and Flipgrid information. Then we're going to make this a little bit of a different due date by Friday because of the 18th, because there's extra things you have to do. By Sunday, I want you to watch the other presentations from the other members of the teams, post your replies, their video replies to their presentations, but also take notes on each presentation. So by the end of the week, this Google Doc should be filled with notes. Oh, I'll use this one. Should be filled up with notes on every single box. It should be completed because you're taking notes while you watch someone else's presentation. You're taking notes on these aspects. So again, if you're presenting, make sure you talk about these aspects that I kind of have some keys in on here on this note sheet. All right, and that will all be due by Sunday, the 20th. Also, I want you to submit a PDF copy of your note sheet to the Canvas drop. Okay, and there's directions on turning your Google Doc into a PDF. So if we're in Canvas, let's go back into the modules. Okay. A little slow here. Go down to the bottom here in Module 4. And there we are. So we got the Module 4. There's the action sheet. There's the presentation roster that you can add your email to. There's the note sheet you'll make a copy of. Everybody's reading this article. You're going to read one out of these 5 articles, depending on which one you chose. You're going to take notes on this sheet, right? You're going to submit your note sheet here of all of these completed after the presentations, okay? So I hope this makes sense. It's going to be fun, a little more of a different spin on doing a presentation. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.